Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, how are you today? Well, wherever you are and whatever you do, I hope that everybody here is alright, okay, you are fine and good in good condition. Well, now in this time, I would like to explain about terms in debate. It is the continuity of our previous material. Did you still remember about our previous material? We have studied about introduction to debate. And now, I will explain about the terms in debate. Term is debate. There are 6 terms that we can discuss here. What are they? First is motion, and then number 2 is case building, continued by point of information. Number 4 is rebuttal, and then continued by reply speech, and the last adjudicators. Well, let me tell you one by one. First is motion. What is motion? Maybe you are familiar about this word. We can define motion by simple definition. Motion is the topic that will be debated. So here, the motion here usually can be preceded by 2 phrases here. The first, this house would, and then the second, this house believe that. What is the difference from this phrase? If the motion begins by this house would, it means that the debater should provide step or solution. And on the other hand, if the motion preceded by this house belief that, debate here is philosophical debates. It means that debate only argue that something usually mentioned in the motion is right or wrong, or maybe good or not, or maybe significant or not, without providing step or complete solution. But you have to remember that both this house would and this house believe that motion or argument here must always be accompanied by evidence and fact, and maybe supporting by example. Now, how to define the motion? Defining motion here means describing motion to be clearer and more focused or more specific. And for defining motion here, it can be conducted by the positive team or a government team. What does negative teams do? In negative teams here only has a chance to argue, to agree or disagree about the definition. If the negative team agrees with the definition, the debate will continue according to defined motion. Meanwhile, if the negative team disagree with the definition, negative team here have chance to come up with a new and correct definition. The moment when the negative team disagree about the definition here, it is called challenge definition. So here, in challenge definition here, negative team must give a new definition and correct definition based on their understanding and based on their supporting evidence on strong example. Well, to define motion here, usually debater should use or take keyword. We can take keyword here from the motion that, for example here, I give example for you. We are using the motion, this house would ban alcoholic drink. From this motion here, we can take two keyword here. What is the keyword? The first keyword is ban, and then the second keyword is alcoholic drink. Now we should give definition about what is ban and what is alcoholic drink. For defining motion here or defining keyword here, you should give a detailed definition, not only based on definition in dictionary. For example, ban. Yeah. What is the meaning of ban here? Bans means prohibit. Yeah. What is the meaning of here? Prohibition means not allow. So here, ban means to prohibit what and what kind do. And then the second keyword is alcoholic drink. You should give a detailed definition what kind of alcoholic drink here. Maybe you should complete the definition by including the level of a drink, the level of how many percent of alcoholic drink here. And then you should remember that for giving a definition here, you should give supporting basic reason that the reason here refers to the theme line. And definition here must be clear, and then definition also must be logical or according to the motion, and the the definition must be debatable. Now we are talking about argument. Argument here, when you are delivering argument, your argument here must have four criteria here. The first criteria is assertion. What is assertion here? Your argument here should be conveyed in relevance or strong fact here, and your argument must supported by reason, also has evidence, supporting by fact or other reason, and your argument must link back. What is the meaning must link back here? Your argument must connect it to the subject or the motion or the theme line here. Now we are in second terms in a debate. The second term here is case building. What is case building? Usually before debating, there is a time called case building. Both team, positive and negative team, they have a chance to have a case building. And what do they do in case building? In this moment, both negative and positive team make preparation for their running debate. maybe they make preparation about the argument, and then they make preparation about the strategy, what strategy they will use in their debate. And usually the team also divide about the speaker role. Well, let's continue to the third term. What is the third term? It is POI. POI is point of information. POI is a short interjection addressed to the debater when they speaking by a member of opposing team. In delivering POI, you should stand up, or maybe you can raise your hand and say something. Yeah, for example, point of information, or maybe you can use madam, or maybe on that point, or you can use other phrases that that the phrases can show that you are want to say something, or you want to attract the attention of debater the speaking. In that condition, the opposing team member can deliver POI when the speaker accepted the POI. But when the speaker reject or maybe decline to take POI, the opposing team here must sit down and they have to wait another chance to deliver POI. Well, now we are in fourth terms. The fourth term is rebuttal. Rebuttal here is about pointing out the differences between your team argument and the opposition's. And what is the purpose of rebuttal here? Rebuttal here has purpose to refute the argument, and then rebuttal here might be able to clap your opposition's argument, how to make down your opposition argument, and then rebuttal here should be done quickly. Yeah, so the aims of rebuttal here, how you make your opposition argument here is weak, is to be weak like this. Well, let's continue in the fifth term. It is replay speech. You know, after all debater here delivering their argument, started by the first speaker and then second speaker, third speaker from both team, positive team and negative team, it is chance to deliver reply speech. What is reply speech here? Actually, reply speech here is not rebuttal, so you should not do deliver about new argument or new thing or new example here. Actually, in reply speech here, the speaker should conclude about the overall of debate by analyzing the weaknesses of your opponent argument, and then show up the strength of your team's refutation. What is the purpose? The purpose of reply speech here to show how your teams deserve to be the winner here. And you should remember, replay speech here can be conducted by the first speaker or the second speaker. So the third speaker, they have no chance to be reply speech. Well, it is the last terms in debate. What is the last term? It is adjudicator. Did you know what is adjudicator? Adjudicator here means a jury. So, jury in debate we call adjudicator. So, actually, adjudicator and jury, they are same. But usually, jury or judge in debate we call adjudicator. And what does adjudicator do in debate? Actually, adjudicator here has role to give assessment for debater here. Apart from this assessment, adjudicator here also give command, also give critique or maybe advice. And adjudicator in the end of session, adjudicator decide which team to be the winner. Well, this is our discussion today about the terms in debate. You can study by yourself about the complete material, or maybe you can read some references in your time to complete your understanding about your debate. And thank you for your attention here. Don't forget to study and see you next meeting. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.